Coach Mike here. I want to make a short, quick video because as of recently, I've been seeing a lot more posts about some of you guys having injuries that you're recovering from, or maybe feeling discomfort in some of the movements, and or just general questions about how to rest properly. So I want to take a few moments to talk about my system that I like to call the RRIP, Rest, Recovery, and Injury Prevention. First up is the rest, and it's actually pretty closely related to recovery as well. Now, there are many different types of resting. Like when I'm lifting weights, I rest between my sets to make sure I have the energy to get the next one done. Similarly, in FunFit land, if I'm doing multiple lessons, I might rest between one lesson and the next to make sure I have all the energy I need to give it 100% again. Now, when we're doing cardio and we really want to push ourselves, our resting is a little bit different. Sometimes we're actually resting while going, by pacing ourselves, by breathing properly, or taking some time off to get water and then getting back into it again. Now, resting is super important, and that's why it's so tied into recovery. Now, for recovery, I like to use another system that I was taught when I was learning my CPT, which is RICE. Rest, ice, compression, and elevate. So you see, again, even in recovery, rest is number one. So let's say you did do something that maybe tweaked or you feel off or a slight injury, the first thing we want to do is stop and rest. We want to assess the situation, find ourselves. From there, we want to target that area and put ice on it. That helps slow things down. We want to put some compression, but not too tight, just to make sure that we can keep everything in place. And lastly is the elevate. We want to put whatever injury that was elevated above our heart, that way the blood flow doesn't go to that injury and we can slow things down even more. Now, once you've gone through that process, take your time, assess the situation, and if you have to, go see a doctor. And trust me, that's always the best route to go. Trust yourself first, trust your friends, trust Coach Mike, but for sure, take the doctor's recommendation. So we've talked about the rest, we talked about the recovery, but in my opinion, the best way to get over an injury is to never have it in the first place. And that's where we come into the injury prevention. Now, some of you may know, I did injure my back when I was younger, and it still flares up sometimes, and it can get pretty bad to where I need to go see a physical therapist, go get massages. I have massage guns, I have TENS machines, I do everything. When I get a flare up, it's bad. So the first thing I do is obviously rest. But what I like to do also is make sure that every day I start with my routine. I wake up in the morning and I do my stretch session. My stretch session is heavily focused on my lower back. And now that gets my day started where everything's woken up and ready to go. A lot less injuries come when you wake up and get your morning started on a high note. Now, the other thing I have to talk about as well is the cool downs. I know they're pretty boring sometimes and you guys don't like to see my face, but the cool down is so important. More than warming up, cooling down is going to help you prevent those injuries coming from the future and help you recover that much faster. You want to work out, you want to be fit, you want to work hard, and you want to prevent injuries, you got to cool down after every workout.